Hi, I'm Christina.
And I'm Christine. Welcome to Stereo Thematica.
Music is the heartbeat of our lives and the connective tissue of our friendship. Christine and I met at work in LA, but when I moved to Texas, we started a weekly challenge. Pick a song that fits a chosen theme.
This game opened us to new perspectives on each other and deepened our understanding of the songs that shape our lives. Each week, we recreate the magic of our song exchange on a broader scale.
Oh, hey, Christine.
Hey, Christina. How you doing?
You know, it's like the worst possible timeline. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I agree. But tell me more.
I don't know. I've just been pretty sad lately, like seeing all the bad stuff that's been happening. And like I work in international education. So seeing all the student visas that are being canceled and students being deported has really got me really sad.
No, I hear you. And I know last week we got up and danced, but this week I just want to be nonverbal and look at the clouds.
Looking at the clouds sounds really, really nice right now.
Cloud spotting has this way of getting me out of my head, but also it allows me to be more within myself, but as a part of something more, because I mean, you look at clouds and anything is possible. So I can care less, but also be better.
Huh. That is very deep.
Yeah, well, clouds are my favorite things. When I need to,
Wow.
no, really, when I need to feel better, I look at the sky. So already just thinking about the clouds is making me feel better.
I love it. That is a perfect segue to talk about what this week's theme is. I looked back on the timing of when I picked this theme, and it was right around the start of the academic year last year. And that tends to be a really hectic time for us because we've got back to school stuff. You know, we're doing a lot of writing and busyness and whatever. And so I think what I thought it might be good is for us to find an opportunity to soothe ourselves. And so this week's theme is soothing songs. And Christine, I know you said cloud spotting, but what other ways do you find helps soothe, self-soothe?
Definitely music.
Yes,
Probably if I can couple music with cloud spotting, that's ideal. Just really lying on the ground. Listening to records. Watching TV is nice too.
Yeah, something light-hearted.
Yeah,
and
something where
happy.
you don't have to think too much.
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Not for me.
For me.
But yeah. I do remember the timing of this within our game. And now it's appropriate too, because it is not just what's happening in the world, but also work is especially busy. Now we are approaching commencement season. Also in higher ed, a really hectic time. So it's easy to become dysregulated, to be not in yourself or too much in your head. So yeah, the theme is perfect for this week. Thank you.
Good. No, I'm so happy to hear it. And I am trying to find more and more opportunities to find ways to soothe myself these days. I feel like my mind is always racing. And I went to acupuncture last week, and that was a nice self-soothing opportunity, even though people would probably not think putting needles in your body would soothe you. Especially I am really afraid of needles, stuff that you would have to get injections or blood drawn or whatever. But acupuncture is super soothing, and I love that.
But yeah. Sorry, you're reminding me of Portlandia and of a skit that they did with the woman who's getting acupuncture, and the acupuncturist asks her if she would like some music accompaniment, and their characters come in.
Yes.
And they start, but this kind of not punk, it's experimental, heavy rock, and it's just totally ridiculous.
Oh, so good. We're gonna have to drop the link.
Oh, yes.
Because there is, and I must say, the person who was not helping me soothe during my acupuncture appointment was the man who was snoring so loud. I could not, because it was a community acupuncture.
Oh no.
So there's multiple chairs, and I couldn't believe I was like, how do you make that much noise while you're asleep? My Lord.
Wow. And now let me ask you, I'm guessing your face is down?
Face up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
in a chair, reclined, fully reclined, and yeah.
Okay.
Did you know I worked at an acupuncture school?
What did you do? No.
I was the director of admissions. It was the most insane job I've ever had.
Where was this?
It was in LA, of course.
Did you get free acupuncture?
You did.
Oh,
And
nice.
they also had this amazing tea in the clinic where you could like just go get the herbal tea. And oh my God, it was good.
Oh.
Tea's another good way to soothe.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I should get into my pick. So my song is Hey Moon by John Mouse from his 2011 album, We Must Become the Pitiless Censors of Ourselves.
It's just you and me tonight. Everyone else is asleep. Hey.
Are you familiar with John Mouse, Christine?
No, not until you shared this. And I love the title of the album.
Yeah. Okay. Here's why you love it. It's because the title is derived from French philosopher Alain Badiou. Did I say it all right?
How do you spell it?
Badiou.
Badiou, yeah.
Okay.
Huh,
Thank you.
I don't know him.
Well, he wrote something called The
Alain
15 Theses on Contemporary Art.
Oh.
And John Mouse said that he wrote the album in a search for the perfect pop song, which literally cracks me up because he has a song on this album called Cop Killer.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, how is that a perfect pop song? Can you imagine Casey Kasem saying, and up next, we've got Cop Killer by John
Oh my gosh.
Mouse.
No way.
No. So maybe it's a little bit tongue in cheek,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But this song itself, it is so soothing. And it is one of those ones, like, I love the piano. I love the male and female voices kind of harmonizing and singing together. I love the concept, which is talking to the moon. I love the moon. That's one of my favorite things. So when I'm outside at night and I get to see like big, you know, full moon, or I love the little tiny thumbnail moon, like I feel like the moon is my friend.
Yeah.
So having
nice.
a song dedicated to the moon is so beautiful and really nice.
No, it really is a beautiful song.
I need to make one thing clear though. I didn't know until I was doing some research for this song. It's a cover.
Oh, of what? Who's the original artist?
So the original artist is Swedish pop singer Molly Nilsson. And I had never heard of her. But I listened to the original after I found out that it was a cover, and it sounds almost exactly the same, which is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I'm sad to say that, like, I like John Mouse's version better because, yeah, like I said, like the male and female vocals, I like his voice. It's like he has a really deep, nice, rich voice.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit disappointed when I found out it was like almost a exact cover of a existing song. It's not even that old of a song either. Am I wrong to be?
No, I mean, we do. I feel like, and you've talked about this before, how you sometimes appreciate it even more, covers, and you can do a lot with a cover, and it says a lot about the person who's doing the cover, why they've chosen a certain song. So I don't know. I think it would be interesting to know why he chose this to cover.
That is true. I would like to know that as well. And especially maybe he recognized it as like a perfect pop song, and he was like, oh, I'm going to use that existing song, but I can only speculate. I don't want to put any words in his mouth. And I have to tell you a little bit of trivia about John Mouse. He has a good friend, and I don't know if they're still good friends, but they were good friends and collaborators for a long time, named Ariel Pink. Are you familiar with that musician? Okay.
Should I be?
John Mouse. Well, I will tell you why you might.
Okay.
John Mouse and Ariel Pink crossed over from indie rock scenes into the national news scene when it was revealed that they attended the January 6th, whatever we want to call it.
What? The uprising?
Yeah,
the
uprising.
attempted coup?
Yes,
What?
yeah.
No.
So they went.
How?
And I don't
As a
know.
joke?
That's where I'm trying, like, and I didn't do a ton of research on it, but I remember at the time being like, oh my God, Ariel Pink, I can freaking toss him into the bin, but John Mouse, like, what the heck? I love this guy. Like, he's a really interesting character. Like, he has, you know, several albums. He has a PhD in political science. Like, he's somebody who's like, you know, thoughtful and whatever. But I was like, why would
the
you
song is
two
so
go?
beautiful. Hey, I mean, I don't know much more aside from Hey Moon. So, like, I was definitely taken by that, even though clearly it's not even an original work of his.
Yeah, so, but it's like if you're doing it for a bit, that's still not even, I don't know, I guess
No,
maybe
it's
a lot of us,
not that. No.
we probably couldn't have known how bad January 6th was going to be until after it happened. You know what I mean? But like, I think it's so funny because like Ariel Pink got canceled after that
because of
happened.
this. Oh,
Yeah, after he went to January 6th. And it's like, good, you should get canceled. Like,
oh my gosh, how did it come out? Like what? Instagram?
I don't remember. I think they were talking about it. Like Twitter was still like a thing back in 2021. And so I feel like they were tweeting about it. I know Ariel Pink just like dug his own grave. And now like I think I saw him. He was doing something with like Roseanne Barr and it was like life after cancellation and whatever. And it's like y'all deserve each other. That's gross. But just this year in an interview, John Mouse clarified and said that he does not support Donald Trump and he didn't realize what a big deal it was going to be for him to go to January 6th and like he regretted it. And I'm just like, yeah, I think you deserve a bigger like
sanction. It's easy for him to say that now, but
now
like,
after the fact. Especially because people were like, John Mouse, explain yourself. And this was all happening on Twitter. And he was like, just posting like weird cryptic like quotes and pictures and stuff that were trying to, I think, imply that he was like anti-Nazi. But it's like, just be explicit and say like, I went to January 6th like as a bid or to see what was up and whatever. I
fucked up. Just, like I was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah.
Hopefully it was a learning point for him. And I will say, ever since I found out, I like pretty much stopped listening to his music. But
kind of taints it.
Yeah, it does. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like at some point maybe we'll have to talk about problematic artists and what happens.
I'm there for that.
Yeah. But anyway, I will separate the art from the artist, even if maybe he's, acknowledged that he is not a supporter of Donald Trump, which thank goodness.
Yeah.
And just say that Hey Moon is it's like a perfect pop it on, just like immediately kind of chill out vibe.
Yeah. So
song.
it still soothes you.
It does. It soothes me. And I still, for some reason, it reminds me of a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I can also just imagine like, strolling outside and looking up and seeing like a huge, like one of those big harvest or pink moons, like a full moon that is just really in your face. And that's what I like about it because I love the moon.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. Well, thank you.
So tell me about your self-soothing song.
Okay. So I think this is going to be another rabbit hole. I'm sorry. I came to my pick by way of a mysterious gift. And it's actually a gift I thought might have come from you. Did I mention this to you before?
I don't think so.
Okay. In April 2023, my dad died. And a week or so after, I received a mysterious package. And it was like clearly a record. I mean, a specific box that only records come in.
Nice.
Maybe calendars. I don't know. Anyway, there was no card, but there was a return address, but it wasn't clear. And I didn't pay too much attention because I'm like, ooh, I got a record. But it was like an East LA, like zip code. So the album was Cape Cod Cottage by an old guy named Edward Blankman. So like, what is this? I had never heard of him. I read the like liner notes. I'm looking for some clues. Blankman, according to liner notes, is a retired dentist and it's from the 70s. And after the death of his wife, he retreats to Cape Cod and records a series of jazz compositions. Now, the story is so beautiful and the pictures make you feel like you know the band and you get a sense of this poor old soul that lost his wife. And, listening to the album, I just get such solace listening to it. And I remember thinking, whoever gave this to me must really love me. And the music, it's just so beautiful and understated. And it felt so 70s and soothing. Again, I should say this is not my pick. It's lead up to my pick. Sorry.
We'll be here all day, folks.
But the reason I thought it might come from you, because there's very few people who listen to records. And I know that you value that. So like you were one of the people that came to mind first. But it's weird. You can't like say, hey, did you give me this gift? Because then you don't want to put people on the spot.
Right.
Like, oh, should I have gotten a gift?
Yeah, definitely.
So after listening to it, I was impatient, of course, and I Googled the return address, and that's how I found the Branden Eder ensemble. And that this special piece of work that gave me such solace was a concept album built around a fictional character.
Wow. Oh my God. I was wondering if there was going to be a plot twist.
There's a plot twist.
I was wondering. It sounded too perfect.
No, but this is the thing. It made me love it so much more.
Huh.
Because like the album's authenticity is so convincing that it really blurs the lines between like fiction and reality. And you got to know that's like so up my alley.
Yeah, for sure.
So, long story short, I wrote to Branden to tell him how much it helped me in dealing with my dad's death. And I asked him if he could share who like bought it for me because I'm like, I want to thank this person.
Yeah.
Anyway, so before he writes back to me, my friend Eva reached out to let me know it was her. So he actually checked with her, and that's how I found out.
Aw.
So yeah, it's such a sweet gift, and I'm like so in love with the Cape Cod Cottage album. I needed like more of that, so I go to his website on Bandcamp, and I see that he's come out with another album in 2023 called Therapy, and this is the song that soothes me to tears. It's Isn't It True? This whole album is deeply personal, and genre-wise, I guess it's considered ambient neoclassical.
Mm-hmm.
And it was recorded primarily in a Southern California church.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's so cool because you could hear like the note changes and even like the breath of the musicians.
Yeah.
And I love hearing the reality of the moment. It kind of, in that sense, reminds me of Glenn Gould's the Goldberg variations. Like you could hear the breathing and just like the movement. Very soothing because I listened to that album while I was getting my tooth extracted after a bad fall.
Oh my
I needed my
God.
tooth pulled, and I'm like, I'm gonna get on some nitrous oxide and listen to the Goldberg variation. And
God,
so
that sounds like New York Saturday night.
yes, that's me. But there's like that fluttering feeling that tickles, it soothes, but it also doesn't like let you run away from the pain, just like real therapy. That's, the album's title really does ring true. And the album has it's the whole thing is beautiful. It's got a Aphex Twins #3 cover called #3 Rhubarb, and that's like reimagined with a chamber instrumentation.
Oh, wow.
Like seriously, the whole album is sublimely meditative. Like, yeah, just beautiful. Christina, I'm guessing this is new to you.
It is new to me. And the song that you shared with me was new to me as well. And I'm glad that you shared that it's like, ambient neoclassical, which is such a cool name for a genre. But I could not put a finger on the genre for this song.
Yeah.
So I appreciate learning that. And it does seem kind of like genre defying, which
for sure.
I need to be more. I have a lot of curiosity, but I don't always take action on it. So even when I was listening to the song, I didn't like go look it up or whatever, because I think the thing for me, I was having a really hard time placing the era, and it's contemporary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very.
that's
2023.
cool. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
recent.
No, well, interestingly, this reached #6 on Billboard's crossover classical chart. Did you even
Oh, that's
know?
my favorite chart.
I didn't know that was a thing.
No, I didn't either.
But now I want to explore what else is on that chart.
Wait, do we have a thought about like what a crossover classical even means? Like they used to be in a different genre and then they crossed over to classical music? Classical music that crosses over into popular?
I mean, I would guess it's something like this where there is like, it's not just pure classical. It's like maybe ambient and classical. It's maybe like they're also doing covers of the Aphex Twins.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I think this is something for further investigation, maybe.
I'm in. Cool.
But yeah, this was also featured in The Guardian's best albums of 2023 so far.
Wow.
Yeah, and according to the album's Bandcamp page, Eder wanted to explore the threshold between the spiritual and physical dimensions and create music that could evoke its shape and texture. So the saxophone, that's Henry Solomon, an LA musician, and it kind of just tears me apart here. What's so perfect about this song and the entire album is that it really allows the listener to go deep within themselves. It's actually, I wouldn't say an easy listen, but therapy isn't really easy either. And even as I prepared for the episode and chose the clips, I felt the need to stop and like go put on the vinyl, because of course I have the vinyl, and do nothing else but listen and be.
I think what's nice is that we both experience music very differently, but this is kind of giving me like a window into maybe how you like experience music, like with shape and with texture. That's cool.
Yeah, and some pain. So, Christina, how are you feeling after this?
Feeling like I need to go to therapy. I need to in multiple ways, but I'm intrigued. I want to check out more. It's so cool to learn about just a totally different approach, and I love that he got you hooked with a fictional character.
I know.
And now you're all in.
No, and you know what? I have since bought the album for somebody who also experienced a loss in their lives, because it just, I don't know, somehow the album, maybe it won't do the same thing for that person that it did for me, but it really just helped me deal with something very sad with like such emotion to match what I was feeling. So, yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. I think that's really cool. And thank you for thinking it was me. Sorry it wasn't, but props to Ava.
No.
I'm feeling very soothed.
I think so. Yeah. It's nice. It's like, it's okay to be soothed, but not necessarily like all better. You just like, you kind of like, you got what you needed for the moment.
Yeah.
And hopefully our listeners got what they needed.
I hope so.
I hope.
Yeah. We are looking for the ways to soothe, but not, like you said, I don't want to pretend stuff isn't happening. Like it's important to, acknowledge the realities of this moment and be mad and sit with that anger and then take care of yourself too, because you can't be angry all the time.
No, and we got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
And music is a great way to do that. And looking at the clouds.
And the moon.
Yeah, the clouds, the moon. Just sit down, look up, get out of your head.
Yes. Christine, what theme do you have for us next week?
Next week, we might get canceled.
Yay, we're coming for you, Ariel. Thanks for listening to Stereo Thematica. If you're still listening, you must like us. So please consider leaving a review, a rating, or both, or sharing with a friend.
And subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform and follow us on Instagram, where you can share the songs that soothe you.
And visit stereothematica.blog for more fun.